Hello everyone and welcome back to the second video on the channel. If you haven't watched the first one, it was more of like a vlog styled video where nothing much really happened. All I did was go get some coffee and that was content. So for my second video, I decided let me do like a top 10 list of things that I like about my car, which is the Lexus RC 350 F Sport 2023 model. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So the first thing on my list, this is pretty random, but I like this feature. I don't know, I've never really seen it in any other cars. Not like I've been in many other cars, but for the parking brake, you don't really have any like physical brake that you have to like press, pull or anything like that. You shift it into drive and it automatically releases the parking brake. And then if you want to put it back on, you just put it into park and the parking brake light comes on. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. Second thing that I think is pretty cool is this part looks a bit outdated. You do have a big screen over here which does have Apple CarPlay. I'm not sure about Android Auto, I've never used it, but I love this clock. But anyways, so this looks a bit outdated, but what I like about it is the temperature control is actually touch sensitive, so you can just do either like press on the blue and red part or just slide your fingers to instantly go up and down. Pretty cool. So another thing is, ignore the interior, it's pretty dirty, but this red interior looks pretty good. It's not too overdone. I mean, you don't have red all over the steering wheel, on the shifter and on the armrest, but you do have red stitching. But this red interior, I think it's pretty cool. It's the way to go. I know the RCF has, I think, a blue one, which looks really good, but this is not bad. Since I am on the outside, I'm gonna mention the orange brake calipers. Ignore all the dust, look at that. But imagine it was clean. The orange in the front and orange on the back. Also another hidden feature on the inside. See that circular dash gauge thing over there? So you press this and watch this. It moves over to the side. I mean, it's a party trick, not bad. Also, here's a fun thing. I know not a lot of people like fake engine noises, but the RC350 F Sport, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other Lexus performance models come with this thing called the ASC, which is the active sound control. You can turn it all the way down or turn it all the way up. And basically what this does is it increases the amount of engine noise that comes into the cabin, so fake engine noise. I know not a lot of people like that, but you have the option to turn it all the way down. Me personally, I keep it up. I like the sound that comes through it because the car itself is pretty quiet. I'll leave that for another video. Here's a sound comparison. I couldn't really tell that much of a difference. It doesn't make that big of a difference, especially when you're in the Sports Plus mode. Not really a big difference. Here's a clip. As you can see, I barely heard much of a difference. If you can hear it, just let me know. But it's pretty cool that you have the option to turn it off or turn it all the way up. So yeah. Alright, so another one of my favorite things I would say about the Lexus in general is just the build quality. This thing is built tough. Like, all the materials in here are amazing. These seats are really good. I've been in because I was considering before buying this Lexus to get the Mercedes CLA. What was it? CLA 250, I believe. But when I sat in that, it didn't feel as good as this. The seats here are much softer, better on the back compared to that one. The materials in general feel less cheap, I would say. Yeah, the build quality is just insane on this. I do have a few issues. I'll leave that for another video. But other than that, no rattling, no sounds, no nothing. Pretty perfect. Another thing I like is the fact that this has back seats. I know it's pretty messy right now, but you can actually fit people back there. It's bigger than a lot of back seats in a coupe. I mean, it's still a coupe, it's still pretty tight, But the cool thing is it does have AC vents in the back here. Let me try to show you. Yeah, so you do get AC vents. You do get, I guess, a place to put something over there. Not cups for sure, but that's gonna spill. But I'll get in the back and I'll show you what I mean. So this is my usual seating position. I'm 185 centimeters. So you just pull this, it comes down and it goes forward automatically. Speaking of which, both the driver's seat and the passenger seats are fully automatic. You even have 3 memory seats here on the driver's side. That's really good. So the seat did its thing and we get into the back. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but you pull it back and the seat comes back to the usual sitting position that I would sit in. And like I mentioned, AC vents back here, and this is how much legroom I have. Not the best, but it's still pretty comfortable. As for the headroom, this is how much I got. If you're someone shorter, I mean, it's pretty nice to have 2 extra back seats to fit, not comfortably, but it's fine. It's actually comfortable. The seats back here do feel nice. The only problem is the headroom. That's pretty much it. The legroom isn't really that big of an issue. I like it. Now to get out or to annoy the passenger, you simply do that. Push it forward, make sure it goes, and ta-da! Moves forward on its own. I mean, overall I would say this car is pretty good as a daily. It's super smooth, really nice to ride. It's more of a luxury cruiser than a serious sports car or anything like that, but don't get me wrong, if you want to have fun in it, you still can. I mean, this car, if you floor it, it likes to spin out a lot. But yeah, it's a really good car. I'm really happy with it. I mean, the RCF is on a whole other level. I tried the RCF, I did a test drive, and that thing is amazing. The only problem is it's a lot more expensive than this car as well. So if you have the money, I would go for the RCF, the V8, the sound, everything's amazing. If not, this is a really good option as well. Built solid, has everything you need, really comfortable, really smooth on the road, and it's just nice. Like when you're sitting in here, just cruising along is just really nice. So since I am the passenger princess for right now, do you have a couple things you like about this car that you want to mention?
What are you, like a Lexus spokesperson?
No, I'm just making a video.
You want to get an ad?
So?
I mean, you want to get, what is it? Sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsorship.
For this car?
Yeah.
Everything, honestly, it's so smooth, it's so nice, it's everything. Like, and you know they say women can't drive and everything, but shut up. Like, this car is the perfect car, like, genuinely. Like, I have zero, like, I don't know, I have zero, like, just, what do you say? I have zero, like, you know what, what's it called? Look, there are pros and cons, and I can't say I have zero cons, it doesn't sound right.
But this is a pros video.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying I don't have any, like, that's what I'm saying. This car is so good that I'm left with like 100% positive, like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you cancel that part out? I feel like I'm struggling.
There you go, 100% positive note.
No, that makes no sense.
If you would like a full-on in-depth review of this car with everything it has, all the features, all the things I like and dislike, all the problems that I've had so far, which are pretty much none, maybe a couple here and there, be sure to like this video, subscribe, let me know in the comments what else you want to see on this car. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I do want to start doing mods, but not right now. Eventually, and I do want to know more about the car, so if you know anything else, any other cool hidden features that I don't know about, do let me know in the comments. And thank you, appreciate you.